Hello, hello there. So we are here again another day talking about a book that I wanted to talk. In my previous video, that I was a little bit wrong. As at the end, I named this book. This book is Notes from the Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Well, this is a short book. It's no more than 170 pages, something like that. It's really short. You can read it in a weekend if you like this kind of topics. In my in me, I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to read this book just in a weekend. It took me, no joke, a month. And you might ask why? Why it took you so long? Well, this book is quite dense. I'm not gonna lie, it's dense and it's confusing. Um, why I say that? Because the book is divided like in two parts. You have the beginning, that is the way the person from the underground thinks. Well, the man from the underground, that's the main character. It's like his way of thinking, how he sees life, how he sees life. It's basically the first half is basically him doing a rant about how he thinks. That's it. And the second half is the same. He is the man from the underground explaining like um, things that have happened in his life, um, and how he way of thinking of affect in his life and his relationship with others. And yeah, that's basically the book. But it's a hard read because you basically have to put in the shoes of the man from the underground, and that's hard. Why? Because he's really annoying. This character is annoying because he's such a toxic person, and his way of thinking is basically overthinks everything, and due to be a overthinker, that basically makes him like the most annoying person in the sense that everyone is inferior to him, no one is superior, but at the end of the day, every single person in the book is superior to him, have a better life, have everything, and he doesn't have anything. He only have his miserable way of thinking. So it's really hard to put yourself in those shoes. Um, I know there's a. I mean, if you read this book and you say to yourself, "Oh, that's literally me," I don't know what to tell you. Maybe check yourself. But yeah, whatever. Back to the point. The reading is short, but as I was saying, is really dense due to the fact that it's not a novel. It's more like a philosophy book. You can say that. If you can say that. I as I have said before, I know this is not a deep analysis. I don't study letters. I just read for fun. So I might be wrong on some topics and some categories that I put books, but whatever. Back to what I was saying is that this book is dense due to that reason, because if it's not a novel, it's more like analysis in a way of think. Um, it's a really good book if you want to start reading Dostoevsky, in my opinion. A lot of people will say that White Knight is a nice option. In my opinion, it's not. Now that I have read this book and I have read White Knights, White Knights is really different. Isn't is it fits it is Dostoevsky, but it doesn't have like that deep analysis that Dostoevsky does in other of his books. So if you read White Knights and then you want to read like, I don't know, for example, The Idiot or something like that, it's gonna be really different. But I feel like if you read Notes from the Underground and then you jump to another more heavier book from Dostoevsky, you're gonna understand his approach to the characters and the philosophy that he takes in the way of thinking of the characters in the book. But whatever. Back to the man from the underground. That guy is annoying. We can agree in that. That guy is annoying, and I'm pretty sure that if he was a person now living nowadays, he will be 100% a Discord mod or a Redditor or something like that. Because Jesus Christ, this guy is never wrong. Everybody is below him. He's just in his mind. He's above everyone, and it is funny because he is the man from the underground. He basically is below every single person. Every single page of the book is this guy thinking, complaining, and complaining, and complaining, and complaining, and complaining, and crying about things. And that's his doom, basically. But yeah, I don't want to go more in deep on the book because I don't want to spoil the book. But go ahead, read it. It's worth it. It's worth it. And what? Let me think a little bit. But yeah, no, I think that's everything that I have to say about this book because I don't want to speak about what happened in the second half of the book because basically spoiling everything is really short. So it's if I talk about that part, I'm gonna spoil everything. Yeah, this is Note from the Underground. This is a Spanish version, so you might see here. You cannot read Apuntes del Subsuelo. That's the Spanish translation from Notes from the Underground. So yeah, this is Fyodor Dostoevsky, Notes from the Underground. It's worth reading. It's not like a wow, really good book. Wow, but it's a weekend reading if you like this kind of topics. If you're like me, you're gonna take like a month to finish it because I'm really bad with deep analysis in characters. But yeah, back to the topic. Go ahead, read this book. Dostoevsky, everybody knows Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky, everybody loves him. I have seen that in TikTok and Instagram. He's being loved. That's nice. I mean, everything related to reading. I don't care if you might say that, oh, this is so performative, this author. I don't care. Just go ahead and read. And that's it. Don't care about what people think and say. And well, that's it for the day. Just clear picture for the thumbnail. And there you have. Thank you for watching. This is Note from the Underground. I'm gonna be talking later in another video maybe about The Stranger by Camus or Albert Camus. Or I'm gonna see what I talk. But I wanna keep doing this to improve basically my English and talking without a script. So if I made a lot of mistakes or if I say something that make no sense, my apologies. This is a personal project to improve my speaking. So thank you for watching and that's it. Bye bye.